Hi everyone. Welcome to the Season 8 Dominion League Champion match. I'm Adam. This is Steph. Hi, Steph.
Yes, welcome everybody.
Uh,
I would love to be playing, but no.
Me
Actually,
too.
I'm already really happy I'm not going to be this season.
Yeah. It's been a wild ride in Division A. Mixinock has a pretty commanding lead. At this point, Dudabides needs to win 5.5 of the games. So all Mixinock has to do is win one game, and he's the champion.
Yeah, and everybody is really happy with that construction. It's always nice to hear such feedback. No, I guess we'll talk about it a bit more in the next week. Uh, I'm certainly open for suggestions for change, but so far I haven't really heard one that makes me really happy. Anyway, that's all for later. I think Mick got the kingdom. He's asking about it now.
Great. Oh, and my dog's ready to start. Hi, Lexi. Are you ready for the champion match? No, she's ready to be petted. All right, this first kingdom was submitted by JW. Thank you, JW, for submitting this kingdom. Let's go ahead and talk about it. There's an engine here, right?
Um, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty
very
good.
sad. It's a
Uh,
very strong one, actually.
it is.
Uh, 5-2 looks pretty nice. Let me just, on my right side, that's to the bytes has the 5-2, right?
It is, yeah.
And
Dudabides
and
is on the
Mick
right.
and Mick has the 4-3.
So the 5-2 seems okay, but to be honest, like 4-3 doesn't seem that bad to me because Moneylender opening is pretty strong. You really need to get thin here.
Yeah, with 5-2, a lot depends on whether you draw your Worf
That's true, yeah. A Wharf
on turn
opening can.
3 or turn 4. Yeah, 5-2 is, I mean, I wouldn't even consider something else than Worf.
This is true. I think the interesting part about this board is the only village that's good is Festival, and Festival's a really good card here, but it doesn't draw cards, so you'll be relying on Council Room and Wharf for that. It can be a little difficult to set up. But there's a good chance that the festivals are probably going to run, and you're going to want to play more terminals, and so you might want to be going for Golem. I only got to play this kingdom against bots, so
You won?
I did. It got a little hairy a couple of times, but we pulled it out. But I wasn't contested, so there's that. So the other
Mick is
thing,
coming for potion.
yeah, the other thing is Apothecary. Now, when I played the board, I didn't think Apothecary was all that great because I thought the getting thin was good. But Apothecary could get you off to a pretty good start, and maybe you still want to go for Moneylender after that. It's not crazy.
Mm, I'm not in love with it yet, but
I'm
who
not in love
knows?
with it either, but
And do the bites opted to buy a Pearl Diver with it? I would have considered skipping it.
I mean the Pearl Diver is better than nothing in the deck you eventually want to build, but yeah, opening with it may not be the best thing ever.
Mm, you'll play Terminal Draw for a while. And I mean, the advantage of Pearl Diver is so small that,
That Pearl Diver can top deck your treasures to synergize with your terminal draw.
yeah, that's one possibility.
Yeah, so there even is a little bit of disagreement in the chat about like what is the best opening, and I don't think it's entirely clear. I mean, Moneylender versus Apothecary. I'd open Moneylender, but Mixinock is winning his division. He opened Potion.
Well, obviously both could work out.
Of course, it does depend on draws. So Dudabides has had some Mediocre draws. He did hit 5. He did pick up a butcher, but things could certainly be going better for him.
Well, you can get the moneylender now from the. I assume he will. Yeah, there he goes.
Sorry. I'm done messing with the stream. I apologize.
I find it kind of hard to focus on both players and the chat.
it's
I have no
difficult,
idea how you do that.
especially when the chat is this active. It's very difficult to do that. And there's also 2 different decks to follow, so there is a
Yeah.
lot going on. So Dudabides is the only one with a money lender. Do you think at this point Mixinock has signaled that he's not going to go for money lender and he's going to rely on apothecary?
I would not put a moneylender in his deck now.
Okay.
I'd rather a golem.
Okay. I mean, I still think. I don't know. The draw is. It just feels so tight. You still may want to. I think it's still a tough call. I would probably still get the money lender even if I went for apothecaries.
I think a butcher is more important.
Well, a butcher, yes. It is important.
And now Dudabites has a bit of an awkward hand. Yeah, well, they happen. He might go for a potion. Yeah, he does.
So this is probably one of those boards where at least, around this time of the game, turn 6, 7, where you're really starting to want the effect of Golem.
Yeah. Golem is a good card. I mean, there are so many people that I won't name you, but yeah.
I'll name myself. Golem, I mean, on this board, it's probably as good as Golem really gets. But I certainly wouldn't say it's a good card. That's just my opinion, though. Hey, maybe my opinion can be worth a little more now, yeah? I'm an A division player at this moment.
And you think your opinion is more worth if you were...
That's right. It's certainly not less. So this deck, I mean, do you really want a lot of treasures in it? I mean, if you're going for apothecary, sure, the coppers are fine. They really do help your payload, but say
No. You just want to start drawing the action cards. And
okay.
I mean, gold is only 1 coin more than Festival. I can't really see myself buying gold over Festival until the late end game.
Okay, even in Dudabides' scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just get Festivals.
So what if you have that $3 hand? You have $3. I mean, are you just getting Pearl
He has
Divers
been
with
buying
that?
Pearl Divers with it, and I think that's okay.
Okay, so like 1 silver to open, you think, and then basically
Yeah.
Pearl Divers after that.
Yeah.
Okay, Dudabides
I mean, as
gets
long
a
as you're playing an engine and there are still cards you're not drawing. So it's almost always better to start drawing those cards than add new mediocre ones.
All right. That makes sense. But it can be non-trivial to think about, like, well, do you even want the silver over nothing? I think
Well, the
that's
first one you want because the 5 cards are pretty strong, but after that, I mean, there's if you really get your deck under control, there's outposts to make it go completely nuts.
that's true. I think that's probably one of the reasons that I tend to gravitate towards Moneylender over Apothecary, because Outpost and Wharf have a really nice synergy, but still I would want a thin. So Mixinock has drawn almost all of his deck. He's got 2 Warbs, and it looks like he's getting 1 in play for this turn. Would you say he's ahead?
No. At least it's not that clear to me. I mean, sure, he had a good turn, but
Okay. Dude Abides is having a good turn. He only has the 1 Wharf, and Mixenoc has 3. And I think Mixenoc's kind of ahead. So Dude Abides gets 1 Wharf pretty quickly, and this
okay.
second
If
buy.
if it really was 3-1 in the wharf, then it was pretty lopsided. Yes.
Well, he's thinking about probably getting either a 3rd Wharf or maybe another Festival? What do you think he's between here with his other 5?
Yeah, festival and wharf.
He has 1 Golem and I think 2 Festivals? Maybe just 1. He gets a 3rd Wharf. I think this shuffle coming up is really going to determine a lot of.
Yeah, this helps make a lot. Now getting the apothecary, drawing the wharf.
Oh boy, this is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So Mixenoc probably. I mean, I think he wants to bring this Wharf up. Just get both Wharves in play, draw that Butcher dead. I think that's very important. He doesn't do that. Does that mean I'm just wrong?
No, but this was a very okay draw for him too.
So what's the reason why you don't want to get 2 Wharves in play? I mean, yes, you're playing Butcher, but do you think that's better?
Well, but if he wanted to go for 2 wharfs, that was certainly drawing them dead, right? The rest of his deck. And the
Yes.
festival and the butcher were still in his deck. So those are not really the cards you want to draw dead.
Hmm. There seems to be a thing in what's going on with Dude Abides here.
Yeah, he was switching tops.
Uh, I need to fix this.
I think Mick is a little soon on the outpost here.
Wow, he's got 3 Wharves, 1 in play. That's optimistic. It could work. Certainly could work for him.
Yeah, okay, Dude's deck is going down, so he should have top decked that estate there. And then let the golem discard it. Well, it seems to be working out.
Wow, this is quite a turn for Mick. So he looks like he calculates he doesn't have good actions for his golem to hit, and now he gets an
I
outpost
don't
in
think
play.
he had any, but yeah, now
Yeah,
it's just this is game over.
Mick can probably just drain the Wharves here. He'll win the split 6-3. It looks like, and he should be getting 3 Wharves in play.
He can win the split 7-3 if he wants, because he has another turn coming.
Right. And looks like it's going to kick off. Wow, Mick is a brave man, playing that golem before any of his festivals.
No, he's Pearl Diver top decked his apothecary.
Oh, okay. He's brave, and that means smart. Yeah, so that's the deck. That's his deck, and it's in play and in his hand, and it's really good. Uh, it's tough for me to see Mick losing here.
Yeah, yeah. That takes more than just clicking end turn right now.
That's true. So what do you think? I mean, obviously he gets one wharf,
Why not two?
probably two. Yeah, I mean, one wharf is very clear. Two wharfs is probably very good, and then a festival after that. You think?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, there's still three festivals and four butchers, four pearl divers. That's super unlikely. Dude can take that, right?
I think, and then he doesn't have to score any points. So if he goes festival wharf wharf, that's a lot. That's $23 and 7 buys. I mean, the Mick is
On the
way
other hand,
ahead, and his
Mick
deck can't do that.
doesn't need the second wharf.
He doesn't need it. I mean, I think it's mostly for denial, but it
Yeah,
certainly
but
doesn't hurt.
denial is not relevant because the next turn Mick will just win.
With the outpost, yeah, sure. He can drain festivals and then yeah, the fourth wharf will help him in that case. He'll get the extra wharf and play on his outpost turn. Yeah, the seventh wharf is kind of nice.
Yeah, sure. But festival is also completely okay.
Sure, I think all of the options are good for him.
Yeah, and now we will see dude buying an apothecary.
Hey, that's a good card. So it's mildly surprising to me that Council Room didn't come into play. I guess in this game it's gonna be over before it could, but I guess if it was closer, we might have seen
Oh yes,
Council Room.
in his last turn, Mick would have bought council rooms if the piles were dangerously low. Now he could just buy the other cards, but council room is a really nice one to buy two of in your next last turn. Now he's probably just gonna
Yeah,
drain the piles.
yeah, looking for a win with what he has right now. Yeah, I think he does have it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
10, 18.
He's got 19 right now. So he can't end it on a win right now. He needs his outpost turn for that. But yeah, he can pile festivals and get a province.
He really can't win now?
I don't think so. He'd lose by a point.
Oh wait, he just played the apothecary. He could have trashed that.
He could have butchered it into a pearl diver and then been $1 short.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, he does have the outpost turn. He can.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have to win.
Yeah. So what's the safest possible play here? Do you just get festival province and aim for pearl divers next turn, or like how do
I
you?
think it's also perfectly safe to just buy double festival, triple pearl diver now.
Even in the case where you have that disaster, oh, you have four warps
Yeah,
in
well,
play.
it's really hard to have a disaster with four wars in play.
Okay, so he's going for Duchy and a couple of the pearl divers. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's pretty tough to come up with the draw that you don't just auto win. And here he has it. Two festivals in hand is GG.
Yeah. I'm a bit sorry I wasn't able to track the start of the game. I don't know where this actually went sideways for Dude.
Well, I think the draws can have quite a large effect.
Oh yes, certainly they can.
The difference between a very good outcome and a very bad outcome with the same opening is just so large. Mick Enoch is the league champion.
Yes,
Yeah. I
that was kind of bound to happen.
did not see that coming. That's okay. That's a lie. I saw that coming. I kind of assumed it would happen. So, that happened. Congratulations, Mick Enoch, a worthy winner. Uh, Still, we only have the two unique league champions, but I'll get up there. I'll change that. I'll become league champion soon, guys. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen.
Transmute.
Yeah, Transmute is one of the strongest cards in Dominion. So
Is this-
we put 10 of them in the next kingdom. It's pretty good. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and get all of the audio. So I'm gonna hang up this call, Steph.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. Everyone's here. Congratulations, Mick Enoch.
Thanks.
Yes, that was pretty swift.
You had a long hard road ahead of you. You really slogged it out. Well done.
It was. Yeah. Well, it came together really nicely for me. So
Yeah, Apothecary is
Yeah,
a
I
good
didn't
card. It
expect
can do that.
Apothecary to be beating the. Well, I guess that you could get the golems pretty soon. That really helped.
right. I mean, I only had one apothecary.
Yeah.
It was not. I mean, it was doing things, but it wasn't like the.
It's mostly
was-
the golem.
It was
that
just a
makes more
stacked,
potion.
just a stacked board. Once you start. I mean, once you start having good turns, your turns get a lot
Oh,
better really
yes.
quickly. I mean, he had like 2 or 3 turns, no wars in play. I mean, there's no. That's just not from his building, but just what it was, and then
Yeah,
So-
I drew the deck.
Go ahead.
I drew the hand that I wanted at the top of my last shuffle, at the bottom of the last shuffle, and it was pretty much over from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This board was submitted by DG. Thank you, DG, for submitting this board. By the way.
Deck. Go ahead. I drew the hand that I wanted at the top
Someone needs to
Oh,
turn their
somebody
stream
is-
off.
of the last shuffle.
I think it's
It's me.
2 to bites.
Let me go get my headphones real quickly.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and talk about this for a half a second. So it looks like I don't want to be a giant spoiler here, but it looks like both of them seem to have a relatively unfortunate 2-5 here.
But Mick did not buy an estate.
I didn't really think about it. I realize that now, but
How
but I
okay,
did.
I can't laugh too much.
I was
because
kind of looking at the board. I'm like, remake. Well, maybe I wanted to get an estate.
I opened Baron against.
That was
she
probably
can't
the
say no.
best Baron opening anybody has ever done, as far
Yeah.
as
That was so amazing.
how good the Baron was in your deck.
Uh-huh.
That was amazing. So I guess I should talk about this board even though the players can hear me, or make them talk about what they're thinking. What do you think is appropriate here?
Just do whatever feels good, Adam.
Oh, well, it feels good to talk about this board because it's kind of cool. So there's no village other than Necropolis and Procession on non-terminals. And Procession, those targets are Scrying Pool, which you really don't want to trash, and Scout, which you really do want to trash. So if you
No.
want to play a ton of goons in one turn, you can Procession Scouts. I mean, that's not actually good, but I mean, it's a thing you can do, and playing a lot of goons is good. And then the
You
other.
you can replace them with talismans. So you can get a whole bunch of scouts.
Yeah, that's right. You can get talisman to keep scouts in your deck to keep it viable. That's totally a thing. But then there's this other cool thing that's not impossible, which is you might be able to go for a Horn of Plenty turn. It seems maybe not too crazy. So there's like weak mega turn options here, and it's really interesting which one you go for and then how you build for that.
If only this hovel was an estate.
We're gonna see the next level
you get a
play.
second chance, Mick.
Oh,
You can
here,
now
now
just
it is.
trash a copper. No,
Now it is. Oh,
why don't you
oh
just trash
yeah.
a copper and then buy a state?
Steph, that would be the right thing to do. Why would I? Why would I want to do that? Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're right. You just didn't say it in time because I had already clicked on it.
Our league
I'm
champion,
repeating sorry.
ladies and gentlemen.
Please forgive me.
I won't forgive you.
Oh,
Can I just hit
fix this
intern
thing
on
again.
that? Now I'm just confused. I thought I was hitting play treasures, and apparently I just hit intern.
Those are very different buttons, bro.
I know. My Goko is kind of like buggy now.
Blame Goko. Hashtag
Do you
blame
guys
Goko.
see this though? My play treasures button is like it's clicked, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Did you
And I
do
can-
this on purpose because you've
And I
been
can
playing
buy a
that?
copper and a curse.
And you can't click on your treasures in hand?
Nope. I can. The buttons that appear to be clickable are intern, gain copper, gain curse. This is quite annoying.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to do here except for restart, right?
Yeah.
Does the
Yeah.
resign button work?
Doubt it.
Ooh, looks like it does.
Nice.
Did it resign him? Okay. Took a second to resign me.
Due to bides, your window keeps moving.
I won't buy an estate again. Although
Oh,
we
I
probably
keep
will
moving
have
my window.
we probably have the five probably won't have 5-2s. Now my Goko is just black. Just a black screen.
Man. And then to imagine that they made something worse.
That's pretty sad.
Well, my record so far is 1 out of 5 times. As in, I tried to play with the 2.0 version 5 times after they released it. And I was able to start a game once.
Yeah, I haven't touched it for a long time.
Yeah.
I played a bunch of games yesterday on it.
Okay.
It was working. There's still some bugs and things, but I mean I think it's worse than what we have here, but there was this neat bug where the runes pile would sometimes have 16 runes in it in a 2-player game. Or it would change. I saw 12, I saw 16. But when it was like that, you couldn't buy them like they were from the supply. You couldn't just buy runes. But there were more of them. And I played a game and the bot had bought like 5 death cards or something, and there were still, 4 runes left.
Oh, that's something. Well, Dude Abides is mixing it up and opening with a potion.
Yeah, both are now right, or at least both for 3. Would you open potion over remake here?
I'm not sure.
I think I like opening with the remake.
I think I like
I'm
opening
gonna
with the
try
potion.
the remake.
Yeah. You do have to get remake next.
So, So an interesting thing I think about this board is like even if you decide to go for this goons business, Horn of Plenty actually does kind of play into the deck. I mean, there's a little bit of anti-synergy with Scrying Pool. They're not best friends, but I still think they both have a place in the deck. Yeah.
But I mean, nothing works if you don't get scrying pools. For both for goons and for Horn of Plenties, you need to just draw a lot.
Yes. What do you think of the payloads though? Do you think one is better than the other always?
I think you just get 2 goons here.
I mean, you're gonna have a goons. I mean,
Yeah,
I would
you're
think
gonna
you'd
have
have
2.
goons pretty much either way.
Yeah, the question is if you want to try and play more than 2 goons, and I think that's not worth it.
I mean, I beat a bot by going for a goons mega turn.
Yeah, hooray
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, it was banker bot too. I wasn't even playing surf bot. So
Bankerbot, he's a pro.
yeah,
He'll
you
buy
gotta
banks. He'll buy golds.
yeah you gotta test your strats against big money. Make sure they're good.
This is one of those boards where you're like, think you're gonna do something awesome, but in the end, you just like the point gathering stage. It just turns into a real pain.
Yeah,
Um,
Hey, Mixinock, I think it might help if you turned your resolution down, moved the slider away from
Change-
resolution and towards frame rate.
okay. I had moved it in the first meeting I made, but then when we redid them, I forgot to change it again.
Ah.
I will move it. I mean, I never have a sense of what the slider is actually
Because
doing.
it's a slider.
And I don't see it from your end.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I agree with what Mick is saying here. That if you go for a bunch of scrying pools and a bunch of goons, and you both do that, then in the end you'll have a feeling that it's really disappointing.
It's still
What your deck is doing?
Still totally mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't, then the other guy gets all scrying pools, and then it's really kicking ass.
You can do a lot of cool things with 10 scrying pools on this board. I would know. I did them against Bankerbot. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't mean that you can just go for the mega turn if your scrying pools do get contested.
That's true. I mean, but what are your other options here, really? I mean, do you
Well,
just-
first you play until the scrying pools are gone, and then
and then you empty the scouts?
no, you start scoring points. You play 2 goons a turn and
And buy cards?
buy cards that are worth points.
Why? I mean, I wasn't entirely trolling with the scouts. Like, I mean, you put action cards in your deck so you can draw them, and then you procession scout and do goons. I mean, that's got to be better than buying
Yeah, but-
green cards.
No,
Really?
Well, it doesn't got to be.
I think it's got to be better than buying green
I
cards.
don't know. I haven't played it.
I mean, my game with Bankerbot was pretty
Do
convincing.
I have 3 scrying pools yet? I do. Okay.
There you go. Scrying pools are 4 each. Looks like they're gonna be split unless disaster strikes.
Guys, you're about to see a mad scavenger combo.
Ooh.
I don't actually even know if it's like the thing. Probably. You draw one more card, I guess. Why not?
what do you want? Do you want to top deck something you want to discard, or top deck something you want to draw?
I guess I don't know. I assume you want to put something you can draw on there.
Whoa!
But that may not actually be the play.
Oh, you
Oh,
might
he
be.
has a goons. What a jerk. When'd you get a gift?
You shouldn't do that, apparently. The league champion says that that's bad.
Well, no, he couldn't, right? Could he have gone for both scrying pools?
I don't. I would have had to remake a silver.
Yeah. And then draw the potion.
Yeah, maybe it would have been 1 in 3 chance. I think.
No fear. No fear.
How many cards are in your discard now, then?
2. I think I just trash here.
Yes, I would certainly trash. I think it's really important to get very clean.
So there's some commentary and a little bit of debate in the chat about whether or not you want to go for Scout. I want to point out that She Can't Say No agrees with me on going with Scout, and that's amusing.
Well, I would probably buy some scouts. I don't know if I would try to do the village thing. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, let's be honest. Scout is a $4 ruin village here, but $4 ruin village is still probably better than not $4 ruin village. Yeah. I mean, I guess it could help your scrying pools in some cases, but by the time you want Scout, I think you don't have any non-actions left, or very few.
I think I'm pretty far behind here.
So it looks like the big difference here is that Dudabites has a Goons.
Yeah, and he's a bit more
And
cleaned
it's
up, right?
trashed a lot more.
Oh yeah. Ooh, here comes that Scout value.
No, I don't think it comes here.
Why not? It's so good. If there was some way to discard the Ogie so that Scout could draw it, that would be pretty good.
The real problem with this board is that it's just super slow. In terms of playing the scrying pool. Why did I keep that push? In terms of playing the scrying pool and the oppressiveness of the goons.
Yeah.
Not like that last board. That was a sweet board. It wasn't slow or oppressive.
Well, if you want slow and oppressive, just wait.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no, man. Okay, I think I'm about to the resignation part here. I could get this transmute.
You can get a transmute.
Hey, transmute is
God.
pretty good. You can gain duchies with that. I mean, you
Yeah,
can turn
and
your
then remake
scouts.
them into goons, and you didn't go for it.
Ah, opportunity missed.
Well, I think so, yes.
We're all very disappointed.
I couldn't. Look at that scout.
Wow, that scout was really good.
I mean,
That was better
Why
than
not?
nothing.
it was.
I know, that was exactly as good as nothing. Better than nothing is
Well, no,
still
because
to
he
come.
drew it with the scrying pool, and he got points when he bought it. I mean,
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
I mean, it cantripped, so it was draw for a scrying pool.
That's right.
Maybe I'll draw my necro. He has a horn of plenty.
No, he has two.
He has two horns of plenty. I haven't been tracking this deck very well.
Aw, snap.
I think maybe you can make the procession thing work.
I mean, I think it's better than not doing it.
Yeah.
With the gains, I think you can do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, the scrying pools were split 5 each. Yes.
If only the copper trashing had been split 5 each as well. I gotta get rid of that card.
It's too good.
Oh gosh, alright. Good game.
Yeah, this is where it ends.
Well played. Now, Dude Abides, you need to win the other 4.
To tie, right?
Well, I mean, you still lose, but it's close that way.
It's really cool to win 4.
You really got to knock Mick down a peg. It's important.
Is this
I-
this the one?
I don't.
Adam, this is your favorite kingdom.
This is my favorite kingdom
What
we've
are you
ever
doing?
put in a champion match
Of all
ever.
time.
Out of all the seasons, this is my favorite one. In fact, you probably saw it. Oh man.
What is this one? Provinces, estates. Okay. Man, the best one was the whatever junky one we gave to Stefan. She can't say no.
No.
Oh, the degenerate
That's
like
Swin-
It was like
game?
Swindler Gardens or something. It was.
So I'm gonna go ahead and read the cards in the black market deck. What we're looking for here is plus buy. All the other components here are on the board and in abundance, but the plus buy is important. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Crossroads Navigator, Fool's Gold, Ig Thief, Moneylender, Stables, Grave Robbers, Gainer. It's okay, I guess. Candlestick Makers plus buy. Workshop, Nomad Camp, Bureaucrat, Farming, Village Gardens, Rats, Wandering Minstrel, Cutpurse, Fatum, Mining Village, Trader, Embargo, Silk Road, Pirate Ship, Rebuild, Outpost. So wow, this is a pretty desolate black market deck. There's Grave Robber.
Desolate?
Yeah, compared to all the games I played, there's not much plus buy in here.
There's like 5.
But it's
There's
got Fool's Gold.
Candlestick Maker, Nomad Camp. Those are the only actual plus buys. And then you've got
Oh,
Grave
Grave
Robber,
Robber.
Workshop,
There's
and
a
Outpost.
fortress in the kingdom.
And
Grave Robber is
It's
really
just,
good.
An Outpost is better
Yeah.
than buy. It's
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if that's going to be contested, this is exactly what I hate about black market. One guy gets a lot of them and the other guy doesn't, and then he loses because, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to not whine about black market for the rest
it's
of this
like
game.
that.
Really?
It's like that.
I don't believe it.
Okay, you shouldn't believe it, but I'm going to try real hard.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Adam.
I never promised. That was an empty promise at
Mine
best.
opening.
Mine? Mine.
Mine. I'm not gonna open mine.
Going for the. There was the thread about Mint and Secret Chamber, but. Another thing, I think Masquerade is really interesting on this board.
I'm trying to
because
think how I'm gonna open.
draw is actually pretty tight. There's a couple things in the black market deck that help, but it's terminal and it's +2 cards. So you really want to get thin to get that sexy conspirator deck reliable, but then there's Masquerade. So
What
I also
did
think
Nick
that's
open?
interesting.
Black market.
Black market. I played this
Risky.
game yesterday, and
Risky
I
business.
I delayed the black market until turn 5. I played with 2 masks first.
Yeah.
Mask silver
I can
opening
I can see that.
and bazaar mask on
I
turn
re-
3 and 4.
I remember I didn't get black market till much later when I played the game. I liked opening double steward.
I can see.
I did win against Bankerbot with that strategy, by the way.
Ah, but why open double steward if you can open masquerade silver?
Because Steward is my favorite card in Dominion.
Yeah, okay, but
Masquerade's probably better, but I mean,
Yeah.
I was playing Bankerbot, guys.
okay. then why play the game at all?
I needed to just have some idea what I was talking about.
Okay.
Did
But
that?
this is-
did
I
you
mean-
did you achieve that?
Yeah, all I have to do is ask Steph thoughtful questions. I don't need to know the answer to
Alright.
any of them.
On this, I mean,
Playing money here.
there can be boards where it's
The rebuild.
a bit tricky whether you want to go double steward or masquerade silver. But what would push me towards stewards is cards that I can still buy with $2. Because after trashing I have $2 in on turn 3 or 4, and here I don't see them. And
Sure.
what pushes me towards masquerade silver is 5 cards I want, like Bazaar. Well, Bazaar is not that much better than Fortress or Village here, but Wait, there is no village.
Fortress
Fortress.
and bazaar. Yeah. Okay, that was actually a very thoughtful answer. Thank you for providing that, Steph.
Well,
Let's buy.
guess I'll take that guy.
It's not even that clear.
I know, because he's not contesting me, and there are better things in there. But
Dude abides. I just gotta say, like, I really think your strategy is solid here. I super like it. I got
Just
mad
going money?
respect. Mad respect.
Adam
I don't want
respects
to fish.
anyone who tries to ignore the black market.
I mean, at some point it's got to be better than silver on this board, but mad props to you. Like, I actually think with the desolate black market deck, it's kind of close whether or not you want to go
There's
for
like-
engine here.
there's a bunch of
It's
VP in the black market too. We got
Super
this.
obvious you want to go black market here with Conspirator and Mask, and there's a huge engine to build.
Yeah, and then that engine gets like what, 2, maybe 3 provinces a turn.
Yeah,
There's no alt
And-
BP.
it gets to attack. I don't know what attacks are in this black market, but
Uh-oh.
Second plus buy.
There's that candlestick maker.
I don't know if I want it.
You got to get it before dude gets it though.
Yeah, I don't think I want.
He could swoop in and snatch up that candlestick maker with all of his black markets.
I'm not taking it.
They're pointing out in the chat how wrong I am, and that's true.
Dude's got a deck with a lot of money. No doubt. I mean, my opening, I got the bad shuffle of it. It was my own fault, obviously. I opened that way.
yeah.
But
I mean,
got-
2 terminals, okay, but if one of them is masked, then you have a lot higher chance of
right,
collision.
Sure. So the opening,
I do like a double
did
mask
is pretty
opening on a board with shelters.
yeah. Not getting anything else out of this turn. So. Oh, this is gonna put a right stop to my chances.
So Mixenoch, Dude Abides, I gotta ask you guys, are you having fun with this kingdom? Is this fun?
Sure, why not?
I'm not ever a big fan of big money.
I'm a
was-
pretty big fan
That
of
was
it right
the
now.
choice.
You think Dude's gonna win, Adam?
Oh. Probably not. I don't know. But he's already won my heart.
Okay.
The most valuable
That's right.
thing available. What you guys have you guys been tracking my deck?
No.
Okay. Well then you're no use to me.
I'm not gonna help you wish. You know what? If I was
Guys,
tracking
I
your
can
deck,
afford a-
I would tell you
afford
the
a
wrong
province.
thing. Better buy a province. You got $8. You have to spend them all. If
He's
we
gonna
were,
start buying provinces, that's for sure.
Is there any discard attack in the black market?
I
Or-
don't think I didn't really read all the cards. I read
was
some of them.
only paying
There's
attention
a
to
thief.
plus
I could
buy.
get the thief. That might actually be a thing.
Thief would be
Snap.
nice, yes.
Cut
And
purse.
bureaucrat?
Bureaucrat
Those
could be
pirate
nice.
ship. Yeah.
I'm just
Those are actually good cards here.
yeah. So we got to see. This game could get dragged out.
Yeah, we could have a really long black market game, which is really fun.
Adam, you made a promise at the start of this game, you remember?
Yeah.
Hey, I just said it was fun. What do you want from me?
All right. Now the deck.
Oh crap! I never said this. This kingdom was submitted by Assemble Me. Thank you, Assemble
Thanks,
Me,
Assemble Me.
for submitting this kingdom. See,
Yeah.
look, that sounded genuine, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably need another black market. Probably my conspirator was really stupid. What do I need money for?
need
You have a
bazaars.
a nomad camp?
Yeah. But I mean the conspirator just is basically doing nothing for me. right now.
So 0 stewards have been bought. It makes me sad.
I'll make Might Bite one if he needs a bit more draw.
You gonna buy a steward, bro?
This is also a really awful turn. Which of these is better? Probably this one.
Hey, look at this. Dude Abides has 3 provinces already. That's pretty good.
And he's
Turn
gonna buy a
14?
fourth.
Yeah, look at
Are
that.
there any 2s in here I want?
Big money
It's
represent.
that candlestick maker that's gone. Nope.
Okay, did I just miss something?
It's gonna be really nice if
Did Mixinarch have a black market in hand that he just didn't play?
he did. But he had only $2.
I didn't have any
left.
money. There was nothing to buy from there. And as far as I know, there's still things that I haven't seen yet that I want. So
I'm really confused.
there's nothing in there I could buy for $2.
Why is it that confusing?
I
Jelle?
thought you had a second black market in hand.
He did.
I played the first one. I bought an outpost. Then I had $0. So if I'd played the next one, I just would have
You
bought.
bought the outpost. That's the part I missed. Okay.
Okay.
right.
If only
This doesn't
I
matter.
had if I know,
Just
if
do
only I
something.
had if only I had revealed 3 actions, I would
Yeah, that's synergy.
I would have had a powerful combo going on.
Hey, I've lost a game to Wandering
maybe-
Minstrel Wishing Well.
Well, it's good. I just didn't, Oh, mine.
You're
Just
welcome.
wait till I get the
Nick.
grave robber. I turn that mine into.
I trash it right here.
I'm keeping it just to. I don't know why.
Yeah, you gotta power up your menageries.
No, you're struggling a bit for draw, so I'd really trash it, but okay.
Yeah, he's
I
gotta
know.
give
I
it
just
back.
didn't want to do it because you told me to, not because I disagreed.
Wish for the ace.
The ace.
Yes, the ace.
I don't know what the ace means.
Click show
The
more
ace.
cards.
The ace of spades, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that guy. Forgot about him.
So there's a little bit of discussion in the chat about who's winning. I mean, yes, Dude Abides has 4 provinces, and I mean, I think
I don't know
Mick
if this
could
workshop
reasonably
does much for me.
Mick could reasonably come back from 5 provinces, and in some worlds even 6, depending on if he can like pull the attacks and get them played fast enough. Although Dude Abides has a pretty good deck. I mean, it's gonna take like some really good luck and a bad shuffle to come back from 6 provinces. So it may be too late. That's a pretty non-committal statement I just made. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And Mick is not. Well, I don't know.
Nice.
Ooh, that Fool's Gold synergizes with the mine you have.
You're right. What was I thinking?
It's way better than a copper for that. And there's province number 5.
I just need to wait till he draws those hands of pure green.
Then
And
play that
then-
Masquerade.
Then the Masquerade's gonna be a
Yeah. It's gonna wreck him.
point killer.
Ah, now I see why you kept the mine. You can mask it back.
If only I thought that far ahead. But I could get a gold staff.
Did you just say Goldsmith?
I said gold staff.
I'm definitely no goldsmith.
Yeah, gold. That would have to make gold's worth another $1 a turn.
Guys,
right?
watch
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
Watching.
synergy.
Watch this.
Oh, there it is. It's real. The synergy is real. Wish
Was that
wish
a
for the
lab?
ace.
It looked like I had a lab in my deck there for a second, guys. What was that about? All right. Which one's better?
Thief.
Yeah,
The
no.
thief.
I know.
Yeah,
Is it-
bureaucrat is also really good, but it has to come a bit later. First, you
Oh.
need to thief him a couple of times.
Yeah, make sure you play the bureaucrat first. I'm kidding. You definitely don't want to play
Okay.
bureaucrat
Oh, these are
before
all
thief.
not good.
Hey, you were bragging earlier about how there was a lot of VP in the black
I
market
gotta
deck.
go for that a long time from now, though.
Yeah.
If I go for it ever. I bet you
Ooh,
wish you had a
ouch.
gold still. I don't think I need
That's
that. Okay.
so that's a little bit painful to see, but
Except he has like 10 of those.
the silver lining is that this is that puts dude right up to the bottom of the shuffle, which is non-trivial.
No, but, huh?
He's
He
gonna
will be
thief me
attacked again. Look at him. There we go. It's a steward.
Hey, you did it!
That was my second Stewart.
You did it
Oh,
again
yes.
I gotta save this wishing well
for the wandering minstrel.
for the wandering minstrel.
I think you have to play it now.
I know I'm joking. No, I do. Well,
Wish for the wandering minstrel.
there are a lot of these.
They're bros.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, we'll see. Ah,
Oh, wrecked! Ooh.
boom. All right, now get rid of that thing.
Oh, that was.
And it whiffed. That's the worst. Get rid of that guy.
Ah, so wrecked.
Jeez.
Oh god.
Ooh, wow. That hand ended up being a lot better than it looked at the start of dude's turn.
If only there was like a smithy on this board.
So do you go for a duchy here?
No.
No? I mean, he's asking dude, huh? Not you.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying no for dude.
Thanks
Really?
for helping me out, Nick.
So,
Wait.
but what do
There's-
you go
huh?
for? Is it treasury, bazaar, something else?
There is an interesting card on the board,
Ooh.
but I don't think you want it now.
Not with 6. You're thinking secret chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely something I will need to protect me against pirate ship and thief. But I don't. It's like, do I get another gold here? Do I go treasury?
I don't hate the duchy, but
Ah,
Gotta save this minstrel for that.
now make us in a situation where I find myself a lot, where you build this weird engine and then have to fight back against big money, and it looks real hopeless for a long time. And
Maybe
you know,
it looks real helpless for forever.
yeah, it could be.
I'm rooting for you, dude. I'm
Thanks, I
in your
appreciate it.
corner. You
I
got
know.
this, man.
I think I do.
You've got some mad skills.
Thanks.
This wishing well. Unbelievable.
Ah, so lucky.
Are there more stewards? There's something. Now I have to. Why did I upgrade this thing? Okay.
Ah,
To a turn. Well, for a turn, maybe. We might get there. We might not. At some point, do I pass him this stuff? Not yet, I don't think.
So here's a thought. Remember that $6 hand that you got a treasury on? Like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Secret Chamber was the right buy there
For $6?
for $6. Let's talk about that. I think that's not crazy. Secret Chamber is now absolutely amazing for dude.
How's a cut purse from me?
Any
I don't-
hand that he has a Secret Chamber, he's
Definitely
getting
need a cut first.
he's getting 4 deck inspection attacks played on him. He could save up to 4 treasures from being trashed from his deck, cycle past a bunch of green, and find exactly the cards he needs to buy a province.
Yeah, but now you assume he draws it.
Okay. I mean, put
Yeah,
it in
he
your
will.
deck.
Okay.
I sigh with you, dude.
That cut purse is brutal.
Uh-huh.
Let me get it. Ah.
Dude. Oh. Do I dare pass this?
Send me a province.
It's tempting.
There are more masquerades to be played this turn.
There are. That's right.
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yes! Getting into the black market race.
You know what? Oh man, I'd be so mad if I was you. You go the whole game trying not to get that card, and there it is.
Guys,
There it is.
can you believe it? Look what's going to happen.
Nice.
More lucky wishing for Mike.
I should have left the
Mick.
thing so I don't have to go in the...
Yeah, should have put him the other way around.
This was a huge miss, because there's a lot of misclick opportunities in this in this here adventure.
You still need to get rid of the stables, probably. Although now it's really tempting to play it, but it's gonna be a dead card way too often.
I wish I knew how many of those he had. Oh well. All right, I got that guy back.
You made the right play, dude.
Thanks.
Okay. Wait, I shouldn't. When do I start? Do I just even score points ever, or just?
Maybe you were soon on the Grave Robber.
Yeah, I think you just empty the piles and never score points. That's pretty solid.
I mean,
Yeah, now you definitely need more of those amazing wishing wells and stewards.
did you like having money in your deck?
Well, you probably didn't like copper.
No, Mick might have to steal this. Because, and then trash the silver.
I'm okay with this amount.
Yeah, but why keep a silver? Yeah, okay, you can keep silver, but you can also trash it and buy a copper instead.
I think I'm gonna buy not a copper.
Copper is way, way better for you than silver.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, I'm not gonna spend a buy to replace the silver with a copper.
So you're not gonna use your buys at all?
Well, I'm gonna buy action cards.
You have to get as many action cards as
Why?
possible, Steph, because in general, the person who plays more action cards will win the game.
No, serious. I would consider just trashing it and buy a copper and pass.
I was just gonna buy some things to like.
You don't want to lower the
Fill
villages
in.
any further. And
What do you mean? He's not gonna 3-pile.
no, he's not.
There's
Okay,
not a
you
third.
can-
There's not a third pile. I mean, there's just
Oh,
not
okay.
3 piles to do.
You can buy a few. Yeah.
I mean, I can certainly buy wishing wells and I think another steward. Um, uh, this was my outpost turn.
Yeah.
Jeez, these turns are long.
Really?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Here comes that $6 secret chamber.
I think I'm going Duchy, actually. Maybe I'm crazy. But
If it
Oh,
wasn't
the
for
wishing
Secret
well.
Chamber, I think
The wishing well
could
fails.
resign. Wishing well fails? Oh, you played this
It's
one.
just not here with the minstrel.
Did you have a second one? Oh wait, but you don't have
I don't have more minstrels. It's the issue.
It still
Yeah.
might hit after a black market buy, but
Wishing
yeah.
Well clearly should have been a silver. Would have been way better here.
This turn may just kaput. Yep. Well, it'll still be a pretty good turn. I think.
Yep, that definitely made it a good turn.
Give him a curse.
Oh,
You
Well,
get that curse right back, bro.
why not actually?
Well, maybe because the bureaucrat's better.
True.
Okay.
But IGG can gain you coppers mid-turn.
Yeah. It's true. All right, look at this minstrel. Okay.
Oh man, this game is so much fun, isn't it?
Hey, if he had done the right thing, we would have 3-piled.
He
a
did
long
do the
time
right
ago.
thing, and you will never convince me otherwise.
If it was not
Oh,
for
I
Secret
picked-
Chamber, I think Do the Bites could resign right now. And with Secret Chamber, I'm not sure.
I picked the wrong card again on this.
Yes, that Wishing Well is so good.
Most people are jealous of the wishing well. Well, let's steal some more money. I wish I knew what his money actually was.
So Dude Abides, do you want to like play a side game at Dominion while Mick is doing his turns?
that's tempting.
Now I can do a bureaucrat.
This seems like an appropriate time to talk about this. So last night I had my bachelor party, and we were up until 4 in the morning playing board games. It was pretty awesome. But one of the things that we did, my best man came up with a couple of fun games to play, and this thing I got to do was she took excerpts from the wiki on certain cards and read them to me, and then I had to guess what card they were talking about. And people would guess how many out of, I think, 15 that I would get correct, and there were some other things happening. I gotta tell you, it was really difficult in some places.
But I mean, they were quoting a couple of words, or strategy advice, or
All of the above, yeah.
yeah, with some other strategy advice on the wiki, I disagree so much that I would also
I
Be
mean, that was
confused.
she.
find
She
it
did
really
try and
hard.
find the most misleading quotes, yeah.
So I just do nothing until I kill all his treasure.
I think you need another copper. But
Uh,
yeah,
the chat has pointed out that I refer to my best man with female pronouns. Yes, my best man is a woman. I've never been one for traditional gender roles. She fits the role best and preferred that title. So, anyway.
The and then there's just like nothing. Like I just attack until I feel like I can get the green before, and he's just doing nothing. Jeez, this is. I'm sorry, dude abides.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
it shouldn't be long before you can start. This is
Secret
really,
chamber, yeah.
that's a real shame. That secret chamber.
You mean that Rockstar secret chamber?
Mm-hmm. And the real problem is that he can just buy another.
Keep getting those
Mick,
secret
Mick might
chambers,
have to
man.
deny him secret chambers. No. How quickly would it take Mick to? How long would it take Mick to outscore him now?
There is the embargo at the black market.
If he,
Ah, yes, you definitely
I
should
mean, I
embark
think
those secret
I
chambers.
think I can catch him in like 2 turns if I have full turns on the outpost.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
But after no, you won't have a full turn after you start greening.
mm,
But you definitely can catch him real quick. I'm looking at Dudebites' hand now, and I'm really wondering what it will look like when it's his turn. How many of these cards will still be in there?
I get to look at this hand, and then
I'd say at least one, but I'm not sure it will be two.
I think this is Grave Robber and Mask.
better wish for the ace.
Look at that.
Well done, Mick. League champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Gosh.
But you trashed the Masquerade, right? Mick?
What?
You only have one Masquerade left.
Yeah.
You're not really going for some kind of a pin.
I get confused when I think about pins. So, um,
They're rare, but you really have quite a lot of the ingredients here with Bureaucrats, Cutpurse, Masquerade, Outpost.
Outpost. Yeah. Maybe I'll just hope I get roughly close to a pin just by doing whatever I do. guess I could have played the black market before.
You need to trash silvers.
Probably.
Where's the outpost?
I could pass him the red.
Sir Degan says, I think there should be a timer so that a two-player game ends after 30 minutes. It should be like a chess clock.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, it's of course a bit annoying in such a match with a lot of spectators, but I really, really like the long games.
Yeah?
It's really annoying
Yeah.
when you're on my end of the game too.
Yeah, I know. Well, I won't say I've been there many times, but I.
You've
Come
been on
on,
the
now.
other end.
No! Why did this turn have to kick off? Come
Well,
on!
it hasn't.
Because his
totally
deck is
kicked
so
off
good.
yet, but
All you had to do was draw your other black market there.
or my gutters. There are quite a few options. Nope.
And
Alright, I didn't get to do more pinning.
We put the
Well,
longer games toward the end, so that
No.
so that maybe, you know, since the match would likely have already been decided that like they wouldn't take as long, and then this happened. We couldn't ban Thief and Pirate Ship from the kingdom. Ugh, Black Market is such a good card, guys. Look at this. This game is fun. It's fun to play and it's fun to watch.
When I played this game yesterday, I mean, we had Ghost Chip there, so if Mick would draw a Ghost Chip now, then
Yeah, so just so you guys know,
It would be a
I'm
lot
never
more
gonna be okay putting Black Market in a champion match ever again. I hope this was worth it.
Look at this. I whiffed twice.
no, you didn't. Oh, yes, you did. Yeah, but you're doing it yourself, Mick. You're keeping all the silvers.
I don't. Sure. But, yeah, I guess I played that bureaucrat last time. Yeah. Fair enough. All right, I'm bored. Let's.
It's funny though that this one time you don't attack him.
Man, I'd be kind of upset. And also tempted not to play the treasury so the secret chamber doesn't miss, but that's bad.
Now, what is Dude gonna pass him here?
That guy there, probably.
JSH says, fire Adam, Black Market for everyone. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I won't be doing this next season. I have to take next season off, even from moderating. So, hey, you could, you know, send someone a PM. Maybe you could help with the thingy, yeah? There you go. Put Black Market in all of the boards.
Now, that would be a great plan. I still would love to. I guess I could ask Dogs to implement the 10 black markets kingdom.
I mean, big money with one black market is probably best there, yeah? Well, I would open black market silver. You can't tell me you would open double black market there, would you?
I don't know. I think I
got
would.
the reaction card.
It depends on the black market deck. Each black market pile has a different black market deck. That
Yeah,
way,
but I do hope you're not allowed to look in them before the game starts, because
because
then
then
you...
then you look for 20 minutes before you ever
Yeah.
do anything.
Okay.
You're upgrading his hands, Mick.
Yeah. I believe it. I don't know why I play that.
And now you're upgrading his next turn.
Well, I can just, yeah.
Well, I mean, these are difficult decks to play. Very difficult, actually.
So Dude didn't put his copper back there. He put it back 2 provinces? I've muted them for this. I think putting the copper back might have been better to protect against coppers. Not sure.
I have enough silvers for this.
I don't want to affect this game.
No plus buy. Oh, here's the plus buy. When I have no money.
Oh, you do have.
Yimyoso?
Oh man.
Drain the duchies.
Oh. Oh. The salt is real.
18 points is enough, right?
Yep.
Just barely.
Yep.
All right. Let's do that. Ah.
No, don't wish for Bazaar. Oh. If it's a Bazaar, you kick off anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
The old... I do
I'm-
know. I really do. I just don't always stop to. But you're right. Of course. As usual.
Oh, gardens. You really...
Jeez.
That was a 6-point gardens.
The 5-point gardens, 6-point gardens.
I do have quite some cards, don't I? That was unfortunately a lot of my stewards. So,
Yeah, well, but he's extremely unlikely to hit 8. I don't even know if his deck could hit 8. Well, I guess he has a gold and a silver left. And a secret chamber. And that's
I've
still
got-
7.
I've got 2 golds actually.
You still have 2 golds?
He bought one.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's getting ready to disappear. This thief or pirate ship that he plays, but it's there.
Hey, your pirate ship is already 5 points by now.
Yeah.
5 coins.
yeah, I mean, if I have the plus buys now, so if I get around to the money,
You can just triple province right here.
right? But I have to still get quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yes.
Now you can steal all the money back.
That's right.
Except for that Mick
Doesn't have any money.
trashed most of it.
Yeah.
Do I have a 5 cost action? Nope. So
Yeah, that was real close.
if I had
If you had
the
played
fortress before the bazaar, I don't think I
Can-
had it. I
can-
think this is the order I drew it.
Can't know that,
But then I would have the game. Well, I gotta play this one anyway. Okay.
this looks like you win right here, huh?
Yep.
Good game. Brutal.
Oh,
Dude abides, you won that game in my heart.
I appreciate that.
I hope everyone. Yeah, that was. They gave me all the thief variants except for whatever it's called.
They give
No
you the
brigand.
two that you want. These two are way better than Noble Brigand.
Right. No brigand's a forced gain, right?
Yeah, that makes it the worst of the three in this kind
In
of
that
deck.
game. Yeah. Whoops.
Adam, what set number are we going to play now?
16, the fourth one on the list, but I put it in the chat. This next kingdom was submitted by JW. Hey guys, you can all wake up now. The black market game
It's over.
ended. I'm sorry to report that the black market deck won, technically, but I think we all lost. Anyway, let's. Can I say that? The next kingdom was submitted by JW. Thank you for submitting this
Is this
kingdom.
just number 4?
This is the 4th game out of 6.
All right.
Just before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this board, draw. It's tight, yeah. It's only tactician and then native village, but you know,
Yeah, I played this one yesterday.
there's still some stuff you can do here. I think I can leave it at that. There are multiple options you
There's
can go,
some
but
stuff you can do here, guys.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to say what I think before you guys ever buy anything. So they're both going for remake Market Square, big money. It's a pretty solid strategy.
What?
Why big money?
I'm kidding. That's a joke. I was kidding.
Oh, okay. Well,
God, that's what I was going for. You're
No
making
jokes
fun of me.
allowed. No jokes.
that was the exact same hand as in the game you
I know. I can.
you ran away from.
I can. I can learn, Steph.
Yes, very nicely done.
So Wandering Winder asks, you think there's multiple options here, Adam, that are significantly different? Yeah, I think there's a couple different ways you can go that are not terrible. I'm not positive which one's best.
They're not very divergent, but they're definitely.
They
Yeah.
both beat BankerBot.
Whatever was done, we're confident it
Yeah.
beat BankerBot.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can go for a mega turn with the Horn of Plenties.
Yeah, you can do single
Which-
tactician with native village into Horn of Plenty Megaturn. That's one of them, yeah. The
I
other
think
one
you
is you can enable double tactician with Salvager and Market Square.
That's the one I'm headed for.
So, I mean, tactician,
At least
tight
in
draw,
my-
shapes both of the decks, but the payload is very different, and so how you build them becomes different.
I played single tactician yesterday.
Wandering Winder says, I bet I could open Curse, maybe double Curse, and beat BankerBot. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I mean, I my availability's limit. I could
What are you saying?
play
Matt?
tests at a certain time, and you know, it's better than not doing anything. That is quite a native village,
It's a lot
Matt,
of
you've got
native
going there.
villages.
If you're playing double tactician, do you really want the native village?
Probably not with the Salvager Market Square double tactician. I mean, I think you would prefer Workers Village, yeah?
Yeah, of course it costs more, but
I mean, you just prefer to have it. The decisions. The struggle is real. How many market squares to reveal? That rhymed. You see what I did there?
That may be excessive.
Yeah. But not that much of a problem.
It's one of those problems you can live with. Those are the problems I try to embrace.
I wonder. So I wonder, like, what if you go for the double tactician or a tactician like remake market square salvager kind of thing, but then like just get a whole bunch of golds and go for big money. Wonder how good that is. Probably beats BankerBot.
But yeah, okay. You want money and you wanted to start off with remake market square or straight into money?
I guess you might open remake silver. Market square's probably okay. That's tough. But you can get a lot of golds pretty quickly.
Not really. I think it's kind of hard to trash fast enough.
I just wonder about the Salvager Market Square payload. I wonder if the draw is enough that just golds becomes better. It may not.
Let's hope I draw my native village again.
Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate. In the meanwhile, what is Dutabytes doing?
He's playing his native villages.
Looks like going for a Horn of Plenty turn. In which case, I think I would now buy Altar and second tact, but
Altar
also-
and Horn might be okay.
the idea with Altar being that if you start drawing your deck, you can alter for a new card and then set it aside.
All right, native village.
Oh, that's pretty good. You can just get a whole bunch of horns on your native village, Matt.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It might sound a bit more fancy than it actually is, but yeah, it also could work out.
If you can draw your deck, things that sound fancy become very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with native village.
I tried to construct a triple tactician deck for the last Kingdom Design contest, but I failed.
Triple tactician, huh? Does
Yeah.
it involve Herald or Golem?
Yeah, Golem.
Ah,
So draw your deck and then play a Warehouse, discard Tactician and Library, play Golem.
but then what's the point? You have a... What do you need all that draw for?
Yeah, that's the problem. You need a point that is good enough.
When is a triple tactician better than a good old fashioned double?
Yeah, sounds like with...
Well, a double might not work if there are no cards that give you what's it called? Money. No terminal
virtual
money.
money.
No virtual money. Yeah.
Wandering Winder says, how does Herald get your triple tactician? I think you also need throne room, right?
No, Herald could do it.
You throne a Herald. I think
Yeah.
you need to double like throne room, Kingsword, or procession, but it can be done. Your first Herald hits the tactician, and then you play a second Herald and draw cards. That's how.
Yeah. So with triple tactician, you could end with a library and just play gold or platinum as your payload, and in double that's not possible.
Oh, I see. And treasures have to be the payload. Interesting.
Yeah, the problem is that what I built kept losing to big money library. So
Ooh, that's uncomfortable.
Couldn't beat BankerBot.
You need VP
Actually,
tokens. You need goons. That's what she. Well, then goons is virtual money. Ouch. That's painful. You need super colonies. That's what you need. Something that costs $14. 15 VP. We need it. Actually, Big Money Library might still win. Anyway.
Well, if you play with the super colonies and without the platinum, then Big Money Library might have a problem.
So this is a decent moment in the life of Mixenox deck here. This is basically what his turns, I guess, are going to look at like for a little bit. Or are you still short on draw?
I did the classic thing, buy a province before you're actually done building.
Yeah, just to have the unique card.
Right. The color's so nice.
Yeah, you want to
So
really
green.
have a colorful deck. I mean, you can get lots of different colors. You can get green, orange, blue, white, and yellow. I mean, next up you just need to pick up a curse, and then you got the 6.
So from here on, Do the Bites just needs a bit of luck setting aside cards, I think.
So apparently super colonies are called continents. This is what the chat seems to have come up with.
Yeah, I think I used that name before, or
Yeah?
I saw it, or
Like nation or republic or I don't know.
Jeez.
That's not thematic. This is why I don't design board games, guys. So it's a double province turn. It looks like you got through most of your deck that turn.
Yeah.
And dude still has 2 horns.
yeah, well, that might be enough. Obviously not for this turn, but for the next.
Sepric suggests that the world for 17, the galaxy for $20, the universe for $23. I have to object though. I don't like universe because you really don't want to limit the design space because eventually you're going to want something bigger for 26.
And why wouldn't there be something bigger than?
Okay, well you've got multiverse, but then what's bigger? I mean, you gotta leave yourself room to grow here. So, Dude Abides' deck, it has
Got a fortune teller.
2... There you go. Look at that squire. Doing some work. You've got 4 Horns of Plenty now.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're playing still double Tactician for the time being, yeah?
He just has to play tech now because he has to threaten to take a lot of provinces. I don't know if Mick can just take 2 again. I don't think so. At least not without sacrificing some himself.
Yeah, so it looks like this Horn of Plenty deck, it's sort of coming together. So you didn't get, I guess, enough time to thin as much as you wanted. Looks like the idea is play 2 altars and start building up the native village, Matt, but...
I got some things on the native village that I wouldn't like to have.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
Namely these 2.
Oh, well, I can only see your hand.
Oh,
I can
The
see
mini
more.
native village met. Well, the stream can only see the mini native village met.
okay.
Sorry.
You can point at the same card in your hand.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Couple of
little
those.
unfortunate.
So Mick bought 1 province, which means he now has 4. That's like the. I don't think I like that, Mick.
It's a little dangerous. The dream turn by Dude Abides can play 4 horns for provinces and buy an estate. Or else
It's
doesn't need the estate.
way more than a little dangerous.
Good.
That's your middle name, right? Mick Danger Seanock.
Living on the edge.
League champion, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, that's got to be a new meme.
And Mick did not play tech, so.
I did.
Oh, Mick did, sorry. Never mind.
That's right. Never mind.
Oh snap!
Actually, do mind, but that was really dumb.
Now you two hug it out.
Yeah. Toot has it, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
What do I need to do here? Salvage the tactician.
I think you have it quite easily, actually.
Yeah.
You don't even need to salvage something.
Oh, there are 3 horns. Yeah, you can just. Well, how many uniques? You just need to get the uniques in play.
Power of Fortune Teller. I would attribute this victory to Fortune Teller
Yeah.
primarily.
That that was the biggest difference in your strategies. Dude Abides got a fortune teller and you didn't. So
For free from a squire, no less.
I mean, well, yeah. We didn't see Mixenock springing for the squire.
It was too pricey. $2.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, so this is just. I wouldn't call Dude's deck much more powerful than Mick, but he has a lot more potential to have one big turn, and
I mean,
in the end game, that's
wasn't
really
like a
nice.
thing I could have done differently on my turn. He obviously could have gotten 5 provinces there.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there was not.
No, you were just toast.
But it's obviously a credit to his deck. But I don't think I totally blew it on my last turn by. Not that say what I did was good.
Well, I mean, he now had a pretty okay turn, but
Yeah.
he didn't need to.
Right. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, I guess in the meanwhile I could talk a bit about after this match,
Ooh.
because we have more boards than the one we're playing now, and after this we would like to do something somewhat similar to last season. Basically, it's just everyone playing games against each other. It's just, yeah, I guess you could call it a tournament, but it's just people playing games on the sets that were also submitted. It will take 2 hours, and the idea is that you kind of schedule yourself. Everyone, the rule is you don't play the same opponent more than once, and you don't play the same board more than once. And apart from that, we just all go to a room. I think Outpost 2 is a nice one.
Oh, we're all gonna get a room, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh baby.
That sounded really nice. Uh-huh. So, yeah, we'll just start right after this. They have 2 more games to go, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm hoping I can join myself as well. But we'll see about that. I guess if you want to join the tournament after this, we should do some kind of sign up. I think you can just put a message in the chat if you want to join. Adam's Twitch chat, that is.
Yeah.
I hope I won't miss any, but I will at some point post the ones that I did see, and then, well, I guess that will work out. So if you want to join, just say something like, well, what are we going to do? Wandering Winder is asking if people are just playing games, why sign up? Okay, I guess you don't really need to sign up. You can also just show up. But last time I made the initial seeding for round 1, and you would be in there if you signed up, and you would not if you did not. I guess there's not a real very good reason to sign up, but it doesn't hurt either. And yes, results will be counted. I will make a list of. You get 5 points for a win and -3 for a loss. So there is a slight push towards playing more. And after 2 hours, we will see who has the most points.
Okay. Let's. Can I go ahead and start talking about this kingdom?
There's some cards in it. Some of them do things.
Yeah. This
Some
one
of
was.
them, don't.
This kingdom was submitted by Assemble Me. Thank you for submitting this.
That's his second, right?
Yes. Yeah. There are 2 people that have 2 kingdoms featured. There were 2 by JW that we've seen.
They're
And
the
now
real
this is
champions.
yeah. We had a fewer number of different people submitting this season, but we have the regulars, and there's still a lot of good stuff here. So this board, cool stinking engine, no trashing except for expand. But this engine just feels really good. It's fun to play. Nice feel good engine here. So they both go early for apothecaries, and you want to spike that early expand. It can go a long way. I think the interesting question here is about keeping your shelters because of the presence of fairgrounds. Without your shelters, there are only 18 uniques, but if you keep all the shelters, you never have to buy a curse in order to have 8-point fairgrounds. So,
Well, not buying a curse is not that much of a point, but
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
keeping
true.
my shelters. Or
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out of my way to keep my shelters.
I think with both people going for an engine, it's important. But if someone, maybe banker bot or somebody was playing big money, like 8-point fairgrounds can certainly go.
Hypothetical. Friend
Just
of mine said.
just in case you were playing someone
don't
going
look
for
back.
big money, like banker bot may do.
A friend of mine was playing BankerBot, and so
Yeah.
he wanted me to ask this question.
Yeah.
How to beat it.
How to beat him.
You just got to go big money harder. I mean, big money is the best strategy in the game,
Make
right?
sure your monies are especially large.
But it's actually not that unreasonable. I mean, if you're Dominion is a pretty cruel game if you're not if you have no clue what you're doing. You will certainly lose to BankerBot.
Sure, I mean, I lose to BankerBot sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, when I was playtesting these boards, I never lost a banker bot, but that's not to say it's never happened before. And there were a couple of them that were pretty close.
Season 8 Dominion League Championship. Adam H versus BankerBot.
Hey, I won B Division. It could happen.
Adam, what are you getting married for? A division is way more important than that.
What? Why don't you tell that to my fiance? Because I'm not going to.
I mean, I can.
I'll give you her Skype name. She hasn't been on Skype in like 7 months.
Oh man, I can still.
I'll tell her
record
when I
this
see her
with
tonight.
Goko, you got it right.
It's funny because actually I think she's closer to you than me right now. She's visiting her parents this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Parents.
Yeah. I invited her to my bachelor party. She did not want to go.
I feel so totally out of place hearing about your bachelor party because mine was in Vegas with, strippers and booze and gambling.
Yeah. We burned my
Yeah.
Monopoly set last night. That was pretty cool.
Whoa!
Yeah. Ended up setting my grill on fire. That was pretty cool.
Get a stripper dressed like the Monopoly Man guy.
Oh no! No, I can't unsee that. No.
Oh God.
I don't even know what do you do with this deck once you draw it? What is
Well, you're gonna need some kind of payload. You seem to have 7 coppers, Mixinoc, and a potion, which is impressive. So I mean, Rogue is not terrible, I don't think.
Yeah, it's kind of about
Baker's
the Rogue.
halfway decent, but I mean, first Rogue is definitely better than first Baker.
I'd like to see a stripper, the Baker outfit. She's kind
New thread. Dominion artwork would you most like to see as a stripper at your bachelor party?
Oh man, you should have said this.
In before wine merchant.
I mean, I can't not say Sea Hag. I mean, well, we have a thing going.
She looks like a frog or a reptile or something.
Hey, don't you speak that way about my lady.
I mean, it's a hot frog.
And that I just gotta say that Duchess really creeps me out. Like that the expression on her face just gives me the heebie-jeebies. So the 2 decks here, in what ways are they different? Well, Dudabides has a second expand. He
Yeah.
also has an extra laboratory. And he has a gold. I
I
think that
think
puts
I
him
like
ahead.
his deck a little bit more right now.
Yeah, I think that does put him ahead. Mixinoc has the rogue, but if dude gets a rogue this turn, then
I'm just
he
gonna
can have a rogue
activate his
too. and
market
that's-
squares.
Getting a rogue is not that important.
I mean, it's not like the cornerstone of the strategy here. I mean, the cards can end up in the trash, and that's not a big deal.
They
You're not
already
gonna get.
did.
You're not
There's
gonna
gold.
get
I
wrecked
mean, it's
by
not gonna
rogue.
attack very much or at all.
Yeah.
Maybe is the word.
Mm-hmm.
do I what? Third expand? No.
No.
Five
I wanna-
or 6.
5 or 6 expands, huh?
Yeah, if you're
Right.
gonna get 1 expand, you should probably get at least 6.
Yeah. It's the play. Experts agree.
I think I'd get lab, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the lab. Look at that apothecary. Perfect apothecary.
Well done, Yimyosel.
I did in fact stack my cards
Impressive.
to make that happen.
Now we know how you got to be
now
league
Now I
champion.
have lots of actions. That's useless. Aggressive card stacking is, in fact, the quickest way to achieve league victory. I can get a gold. Wow.
I mean, gold's pretty good. It's almost as good as silver.
It's a pretty cool card. Should I get rid of my potion?
why?
Get an expand, maybe?
But you can't play it.
Well, I might. There's a 50% chance of playing it.
What's the last card in your deck?
An apothecary.
Ah, okay. So you shouldn't have played the rogue yet.
Right.
Yes, now I can get a second potion.
Noob apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
Noob apothecary.
He barely went to pharmacy school at all. He barely passed pharmacy school.
He was hanging out with the peasant too much.
He was spent a little too much time with the wrong kind of drugs. Does this like look really weird on the stream if I bring up the?
A little
Is it
bit,
like
yeah.
only the bottom half of it or something shooting into
It looks a little strange, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna keep doing it.
You have been wondering about the text of Embassy for a long time.
I wish Embassy were good on this board. Embassy's a cool card.
I like Embassy. You really want to build that
Eh.
in Embassy engine.
I really hate Embassy.
Really?
Well, no, I don't. I mean, there's not that much to hate there, but I don't think it's a nice. No.
It's mean.
Yeah. It makes my engine lose.
Oh.
Is there really a laboratory in the.
There is
Trash?
now.
What happened? Oh, you.
I attacked him.
Yeah.
Look at that rogue doing some work.
Power of rogue. That turn sucked.
You have some noob apothecaries there.
I didn't even have any apothecaries.
Noobs.
Look at this one. This one's gonna be a pro though. Watch him go.
Really?
Nope, he's the worst. Jeez. I hate him.
Wow. Harsh words by our league champion.
Yeah. He didn't get the blab though, so that could be nice. There we go. That's a pro apothecary.
I've seen
That one.
better.
Those are okay. These apothecary decks, you always feel like you should play them well. It's a pain.
Yeah, they're quite complicated indeed.
Like you
Yeah,
gotta
well.
think about the order. Like, and sometimes it's like a tiny difference. Like it doesn't matter much, and then sometimes it actually can like totally kill your turn or not. What a pain.
I hate it when I actually have to play my deck well. Who does that?
I try to avoid it.
Looks like it might be time to green.
Oh, hey, those are piles. I didn't even notice that. Thanks, Steph.
Like a bro.
No, I think, well, it's got to be close.
Hmm.